Hey everyone, welcome back to the Sunny Side. I'm Sunny, and these horoscopes right here, right now, are specifically for Capricorn for the month of May 2018. Doo-doo-doo. Hey Capricorn, welcome to the Sunny Side. Just to let everyone know, I am a professional astrologer. I do write the horoscopes for some of the newspapers up here in Canada. And if you'd like a personal reading, just check it out in the description box and just check it out. In addition to all of that, we have live mini astrology readings here every morning here on the SunnySide live show breakfast, live show thing, Breakfast with Sunny. In addition to that, we have live tarot readings every night. So if you're into anything like that, please tune into the channel. On top of all of that, you know we're growing the channel, so please give it give the video a thumbs up. Definitely share it with your friends who are Capricorns, and that's the action. Alright, what else is going on? Just to let you guys know, I do record these videos now on the live stream, and it's a lot of fun, and I do it so that if anyone has any questions, they can just let me know and we'll do it. So if you have any questions about astrology as you're reading the chart, then just tune into one of the live streams and we'll work it out. Alright, so here we go. So the energy of the month is gonna don't work about it. Okay, I gotta stop. So the energy of the chart, I know it's May horoscopes, but the big events are going to start before May, and that's the full moon. And the full moon for Cap is going to happen in Scorpio. Okay, so here's the sun. This is what everybody's looking at. At the end of the month, everybody's going to be looking at Capricorn's children. Everyone's going to be looking at who Capricorn is dating. Everyone is going to be looking at what Capricorn's doing for fun. And everybody's going to be checking out if Capricorns are pregnant. They're going to find out, or people are going to know about it. And so that's what everybody's looking at. This is what's hidden from public view. But whenever there's a full moon, this stuff that's hidden tends to come blurting out. And for Capricorns, something about your friends is definitely going to come blurting out. So something about your friends is going to become, something about your friends will be blurted out. Something about who the people you're keeping company with, the groups that you're hanging out with. So if you belong to some kind of it's some group. Say you're on some group on Facebook that nobody knows about. It's that kind of thing, and that's what's going to happen. Who you're hanging out with, and all of that's going to happen. In addition, it's also a full moon here. Full moon. This is the rewards. This astral sector is the rewards from this house right here. So if you've been working really hard, which Capricorns usually do, right? They're extra aggressive right now. If you've been working really hard, then you're going to receive, people are going to find out, you're going to receive some awards or rewards for a job well done. So the end of April, Capricorn's possibly going to find out about some, a raise at work maybe that's been in behind the scenes that they don't know about. But usually it's something you're doing behind the scenes. Something that's been happening with your friends. Once again, everybody's focused down here. They're checking out what's happening with your dating life and your kids and how you're having fun, how you're spending money. But something is going to blurt out about your friends, your social network, and something that you've been doing at work. So that's a major heads up for Capricorn. In addition to all of that, there's something about you and how you've been doing things in a disciplined way the spotlight is gonna put that together. But just be quite frank about the whole thing. Capricorns it's probably about relationships, and it's like Capricorns are thinking. Capricorn was for May in a dating cycle. People, they were lucky in love. And so now everybody's having a look at what you were doing lucky in love. And that's just what's going on. All the good stuff is in here. Capricorns are going back to the gym. Capricorn's getting back in shape. Capricorn's got a lot of free time. Capricorn is going to be a little bit on the lot, a little bit lazy. So that's what you got to watch out for. But on the plus side, you do have a lot of energy. Capricorns were extremely agitated in the last month. Mars crossing Saturn, Mars crossing Pluto, Mars in the first house makes Capricorn quick to argue all of a sudden. But once Mars goes into Aquarius at the end of the month, you're going to be nice and quiet again, and Capricorn can go back to being a ghost. No one's going to notice you again. But for now, you're definitely nice, and you're not exactly high vis. You're not exactly high vis, but you are being vocal, and you are being demonstrative, and you're making yourself known, which is all fine. Anyways, here's the action. Oh, 10 minutes, Sunny. Here's the action. Here's where the real stuff is going to happen for Capricorn. It's going to all happen around the 7th. Right around the 7th, the sun is going to square the moon. And whenever the sun squares the moon, we always feel as if our needs aren't being met in life. And in Capricorn, the sun is in your astral sector once again of play and, hanging out with kids and, that kind of thing. And then, but the moon is going to be in your finances. So something is going to square. Maybe like you want to go on a date with somebody and it's going to not fit the budget. Because, you're really taking, this is a serious thing. When Saturn transits your first house, when it transits your sun, Capricorns are getting sick. All right, Luz, have a super amazing day, and we'll see you later. Have a super, super, super amazing day. Thanks for being the best moderator on YouTube. And thanks for taking care of everyone here on the sunny side. So in Capricorn, there's a situation where whenever the Saturn transits your sun, it's going to be like a painful experience, and everybody goes through it, and Capricorn's going through it right now. Pluto's transiting it as well. Capricorns are getting extremely sick. Some Capricorns are dying. It's difficult. Just to let everyone know, I am doing a series of videos on how to find death and major illness in your astrological chart. But that's not going to be a free series, obviously, because it's like, it's like serious astrology stuff. And so, but if you want to know that, subscribe to the channel, and I'll let you know when it's going to happen. And probably at the end of the month, I'll probably end up doing it on the live stream, like all the videos. But as with all the stuff, I'm not going to broadcast it. You're going to have to tune in to find it. Anyways, let's get back to Capricorn. So Capricorn, that's what's going on. Watch your health. You've been grouchy, you've been vocal, but you've been very disciplined at the same time as well. And so this whole thing about having fun and getting out there and having fun, it's at odds with your finances. Maybe the spotlight on the kids is going to be like, what? Do I really want to spend all, like someone's going to ask you for money, so you got to watch it. Yeah, then we have a situation, but at the same time that you feel your needs aren't being met by your romantic partners or your dating scene or whatever, like you're spending too much money, something that's going on during the day, right, your day-to-day stuff, where you go for coffee, like you might go for coffee during this week, like this is a tense week, okay, May 7th is going to be a very tense 10-day period, so starting on May 7th, so just letting everyone know. But in the situation, Capricorn, if you go for coffee, you might get like a free coffee, if you go to McDonald's or wherever, some kind of thing where you buy a coffee and you can win a free coffee, you're probably going to win. Something good is going to happen financially in your day-to-day thing, and it's going to feel pretty good. So the dating thing is going to get a little tense for a couple of days, especially financially, but at the end of it, everything else is going to smooth out. So take everything with like a major grain of salt, and a minute, Sunny, and major grain of salt, because that's what you need, just be cool. All right, so as we chug along, then we have, it's going to get serious. Okay, so then things are going to get really serious. All the energy is happening right here. See that? 29, 29, and 28. This is going to be a big square from who you are all the way into your home. Let's back the minutes up. Let's try and be precise on this, because it's right on the cusp, and it's going to cause a lot of problems. It's going to go for a couple of days, and it's going to spread over into different parts of your life, and for a lot of people it's going to be violent. And so here we go. So you are aggressive, okay? First house, who you are, your identity, how you perceive yourself. You're quiet right now, you're adjusting things, you're working on your health, everything is going to be cool, Capricorn. But this Mars making a square to Uranus right here is going to bring out violence in a lot of people. So just keep that in mind. The problem is with your home. Something at the home, Capricorn, where you live, and something about who you are. So if you have roommates, you might fight with your roommates. If you have kids, you're probably not going to have the problem with kids. Kids is this section of the chart, and it's going to be nice and harmonious, right? The sun is shining nice and bright here with kids, and it's making this nice aspect to Pluto, which means, this nice blue line. Blue is good in astrology. You're making a nice, Pluto is obsession. The sun is, warming. So you're taking care of the kids. Capricorn's obsessed with taking care of the kids right now. And your day is clear. So that's going to be okay. But something else about the home is going to come crashing with who you are. You're not going to vibe with the home, and it's going to cause a problem. And it's going to cause a problem for a couple of days. See this 28, 29? So it's, right around the 11th it's going to start. I know it says 12, but right around the 11th. And then we're going to go here to 12. And then, why don't you do it minute by minute, Sunny? Yeah, I go do a minute by minute play of the whole month. Okay, then 29, 29. And then it's going to be 29, 29 still, right? The days are going to... Then on the 15th, 29 is 0. Uranus is going to go into Taurus first. So it's going to spread from your home life, and then it's going to affect your dating life. So you have to watch out. And then 0 degrees, it's going to move from you as a person into your finances. So then Capricorn, it's going to start to affect your money. So this thing that happened with you and your home is going to suddenly affect your money and your dating life in a very squarish, not good way. You're going to have to move on from it. And it's going to happen for a couple of days. On the 17th, it's going in. On the 18th, it starts going. And then on the 19th, Mars is finally going to move past Uranus, and then we're going to have a separating aspect. So you got to watch out for it. So that's the deal that you have to watch out for. So that's one of the major energies for the month. Are you guys catching that? So let's back it up a little bit. So Mars is going to go from Capricorn, which means Capricorns are going to be aggressive, because you guys are like aggressive, right? Capricorns are aggressive right now. You're vocal. You're making yourself known. You're being assertive and putting yourself forward. But then that's going to be at odds with where you live. Something is going to happen where you're going to say something and cross the line, and people are going to fight back. It might be violent. It's going to be a problem. And then something's going to happen where your finances, money in, money out. For the second half of May, it's going to be money in, money out. Your astral sector finance is going to be heated up. Is going to heat up. So you have to watch that kind of scene. And that's the action with that. You got to watch that. On the plus side, there's more happening. So where'd the moon go? 10 minutes again, Sunny. So when we back it up, right around the 15th, we're going to have a new moon. And the new moon's going to be in Taurus. I know it's over there, but that's just the time of day. And this new moon, so all of this stuff that's going to happen, that's going to be a drag, all of this stuff that's going to be a drag right here, Capricorns, you're going to make up your mind and say, that's it. And then you're going to move on from the problems. You're going to say, that's it. I've made up my mind about relationships. I made up my mind about dating. I've had it with the kids. I've had it with this. I'm done. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to move on. And that's what's going to happen. The 15th of May, you're going to move on. But moving on doesn't, but you're going to move on. And then your problems are going to follow you. It's really funny. It's going to happen for everybody. It's going to happen for me too. So chill out. Okay? It's going to happen for everybody. See, it's all going to happen, and then it's going to move on. And then around the 19th and 20th, it's going to really move on. It's really funny. But there's more. There's some good news for Capricorn. Love, right around the 20th, you're going to make your decision, and then you're going to have to stick with it for a couple of days. And then the spotlight, everybody's going to be looking at your health. They're going to be looking at what you do every day. They're going to be looking at your habits. You're going to want to help other people. And you're going to have to spend some time making a plan. You're going to plan your success. But right around the 20th to the end of the month, you're suddenly going to be in a lucky and love cycle. Money is going to be a problem, but you're going to be lucky in love, which is not so weird when you think about it. People are going to want to partner up with you, and you're going to want to go on dates, and it's going to be expensive. So money in, money out. And that's what's going to happen. You got to watch out for that. And so, no big deal. Good news. You're going into a relationship cycle at the end of the month. Now, so that's what's going on. There's a little bit more. the month is going to end. Oh, excuse me. The month is going to end right here with a full moon. I know it's difficult to see, but there's going to be a full moon in Sagittarius. So once again, wherever there's a full moon, all the stuff that's sort of behind the scenes, stuff you're kind of doing and nobody knows about, it's going to just blur it out into the thing. So at the beginning of the month, the spotlight's on your relation, about you having fun, the spotlight's on kids, and at the end of the month, the spotlight, everybody's going to be looking at your habits and what you do. But that's like what the world is like. People always looking at some part of your action, right? Everybody's always up in your business for some scene. But something was blurted out about relationships at the beginning of the month, and at the end of the month, something is going to be blurted out about behind the scenes. One of your secrets are going to come out, so be very careful. Stuff you're doing that nobody knows about, stuff from your past, maybe your psychic dreams or your intuition, it's going to come blurting out at the end of the month. But it's okay, so watch out for that. For good or bad, watch out for that. I'm a double Scorpio, so I watch out. I don't like, I'm a little bit private, and so I got to watch out for that. But what's happening here is relationships are very well aspected for the second half of the month, but money is going to hemorrhage. So let's do a quick recap here for Cap. Let's recap Cap. So for Capricorn, once again, the month opens with something being blurted about your friends and your social network, and it's going to end with something about one of your secrets getting exposed. So watch out for that. In addition to all of that, you continue to be super aggressive for the entire month, and then at the end, around the 15th, halfway through the month, it's going to come to a major tense problem ahead between you and something at home. Then it's going to spill to your finances, and then your dating life or your love life or children. For the second half of the month, you enter into a heated money cycle. There's a lot of action going on in your personal finances, which means money in, money out, and it's going to be aggressive. But you're going to be focused and dedicated and disciplined. Capricorn's getting very disciplined right now. Like if someone had a goal and was going to achieve their goal, and I was going to bet on who's going to achieve their goal for all of the zodiac signs, Capricorn is the most disciplined sign right now by far. And so Capricorn's going to achieve their goals. Just got to be cool about it. And that's what the action is. But money is going to totally heat up. On the other side of the chart, for the good stuff, there's new beginnings around the middle of the month, and we're going to have a new beginning kind of spell here on the channel, obviously. And if you want to take part in our new beginning spell, our new moon spell, by all means tune in, or tune into our full moon spell as well. And then, it's about right now your daily life is good, and in the second half, your astro sector of personal relationships is going to start to really heat up. And that's the action, Cap. I hope everything absolutely works out for you. It's always a beautiful day to be beautiful, but it's together that it's a beautiful day. And just reminding you, love is in your chart every single day. Like it really is, if you know where to look. Oh, I'm slouching. Love is in your chart every single day if you know where to look. And that's my job. I'm your astrologer. And I'm here to show you where to find love in your chart every day. And I'm here to show you where to find money in your chart every day. And that's the action. From TheSunnySide.net, I'm Sunny, wishing all Capricorns the absolute best of a super beautiful month. Good luck, guys, and I'll see you soon.